What's up, everybody? Welcome on into baseball right here on youtube.com/Shaunosaurus Rex. My name is Sean. I need to unmute the game audio because I didn't fix that from yesterday. And we are playing game number 12. That's right, game number 12 of the MLB season, coming off a surprising result yesterday. I won 2-0. That's good news. I like that. What I am surprised about is how bad my voice is this morning. Hold on, let me take some water here. Hold on. I think that might be better. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't warm up enough before I started. By the way, it's 7:10 a.m. because I'm going to see everything everywhere all at once. Don't want to rush back. Getting this out of the way early so I can go see the movie at noon and get breakfast at like 11. T-Bell breakfast. It's a day off sort of situation, all right? I can eat it. I can have the tummy problems. It's not going to affect me. Welcome on in. I mean, it'll affect those around me, but like it won't affect the people at work. We are jumping into, like I said, game number 12. Surprising result, 1-2-0. That's great. Pitching performance. That was the most surprising part. We did have our best starting pitcher yesterday, but we got knocked around after the game bumped up the difficulty to Hall of Fame in the Minnesota game, and I was really worried that I was going to continue to get knocked around, but instead we went through their lineup fairly easily, had a couple of base runners. I think they only had 4 hits. We only had 3 hits throughout that game. We were able to keep him off the base paths, didn't really run into any issues. I think Robbie Ray pitched 8 innings. We brought in a closer, closed out the game, 9 strikeouts, 2-0 victory. We scored 2 in the first and then did absolutely nothing. Terrible hitting performance. Obviously, with only 3 hits, like that's not going to be anything you look at positively. But I think it was extra awful because we had a left-handed pitcher against a right-handed, like a heavily right-handed lineup, and his pitches just kept diving, and I wasn't making any adjustments. So there were probably some that were left over the middle that I should have taken advantage of, but instead I kept looking high for him to throw something up in the zone because I got that home run early, and just didn't do a whole lot. It was also the shortest game I have ever played by quite a large margin. The game was like 45 minutes. Pardon me. Today, game number 2 of this series against the White Sox. Card pack opening is on the table today. If we can win, we'll open some more cards. We'll probably just kind of go back and forth between the Heritage and if I have the other thing, it's a Heritage garbage as well. And then just, I guess, the regular 2022 stuff. I don't know. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying it. You know what? I'm just making content that I enjoy. We'll be back in Seattle on Friday, which is exciting. 3-game set against the Houston Astros, who we currently trail in the division. It doesn't matter this early, obviously. The Rangers off to a surprising 7-5 start. Yeah, everybody 3.5 games within each other, or within 3.5 games of each other. And that's good news. Lance Lynn, 2-0, taking on Logan Gilbert, 1-0. And we'll see how today's game goes. We'll go with that alternate road. That's fine. Guaranteed rate field. Got all the stuff we need. Logan Gilbert. Lance Lynn, right-handed pitcher. We're going to have kind of a struggle here in this stretch, but lefties, a switch, more powerful on the left side. We'll probably need to bring in Raleigh tomorrow. Haggerty has not played a single game yet. Evan White, Dylan Moore haven't really done anything. Let's see. It would be wise to give somebody some rest and get Sam Haggerty into the starting lineup. It's been several days since he's faced live pitching, and we need him to stay sharp. Let's see. I mean, is there anybody that I really need to sit down? I mean, he hits, let's see. Haggerty switch hits. He's pretty even. Has a little bit more power against righties, or lefties, excuse me. He has incredible speed. Let's see. You know what we can do? You know what we'll do? We'll do that. Oops. Wait, who did I... Oh, no. Actually, that's fine. What I'd like to do, though... We'll put him in the DH spot. How about that? 90 speed. I think he's a little bit of an improvement over Rodriguez. We still get the advantage of having a right-handed pitcher facing a left-handed hitter. And that starts us off with a lot of speed, which is good. I'm going to even bump up Lewis here. That way we have decent speed here at the top when we still have this righty middle of the lineup problem. Maybe Jake Fraley. Do I flip France and Toro maybe? Nah, we should be okay. Should be okay. That'll work. Hopefully this is okay. Like it's like, hey. Hey. Hang on. Boop. Hopefully the game is like, okay, cool. Now we've seen some live pitching. Yeah. It's an improvement in speed. It's still just the DH role. I should probably maybe find a more powerful designated hitter. But I guess everybody else is pretty good defensively, so that makes it a little more difficult.
It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Chicago White Sox.
6-5, taking on 5-5. We got Mariners baseball. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, if you enjoy this content, if you want more of it, every night, 7 p.m. Pacific time, you can watch a Mariners baseball game. So stick around, hang out, as we take a look at Lance Lynn's stats. He's 2-0 in 2 starts, 2.87 ERA, 15.2 innings pitched with 16 hits given up, a whip of 1.28, 1 punched microphone, 7 strikeouts, and 4 walks. We are getting ever so close to 900 subscribers here on the channel. Absolutely wild. And yet again, we have one of the days where it's kind of just, oh my god, my hitting difficulty decreased, minors plus. I'm going to accidentally get those achievements.
First pitch, 6-10.
And a pitch. And he pumps it a strike.
God damn. He is really painting the corners in a way that I did not expect with that difficulty level.
Velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Garcia.
Early on that fastball. That one was probably a little outside.
One out in the top of the first.
We might start running into the same problem that we had with Rodriguez, where it's like, man, your speed's amazing, but I can't get on base with you, so who cares? You know.
Here, Boog, a guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't
forcing
wait to watch him
fastball,
run.
cutter, sinker, circle change, curveball.
High fly ball.
I did
out
not
to
get
center
enough of that.
He's
Just
got
early
it.
on it. Oh, he also has way less power against righties than I thought he did.
Batting third, the center fielder.
I thought Crawford had a little more pop for some reason.
This
I
is
don't
Kyle
know
Lewis.
why.
And
Oh,
he
that was a
swings
bad.
and
That was
misses
bad.
at the
That was
initial
bad.
offering.
Most players were 0 for yesterday. Oh my
Swing and a
god.
ground ball out to
Oh
short.
my god.
Anderson to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners.
So is this
Half
their
inning
normal
complete. We've got no
uniform?
score.
Or are they just doing like a whole throwback weekend? We saw Chicago in this uniform yesterday. I like it. I thought they were doing the pinstripes and whatever.
Bottom
Oh,
of the
Logan
first,
Gilbert.
and
Hold on.
today's starter, Logan Gilbert.
There's his stats.
Well, he got
2 starts,
into the
1-0
eighth
record, a
innings last time
1.93
out,
ERA,
really
14
pitching
innings
deep in
pitched with
games
8 hits
as of
given up,
late.
a whip
We'll
of
see today how many
.71,
innings he's got
11
now.
strikeouts, 2 walks.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Tim Anderson.
Leading off for the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
We pitched so well that we are getting towards Hall of Fame plus.
Kawhi to kick the pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one.
Currently third in the AL West. We'll have an opportunity to move up the standings a little bit. Not that it really matters, you know, but some divisional games will make things perhaps a little more interesting.
And it's fouled away.
France is not going to get to that.
And here it comes. Hit hard. That gets through.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game.
Darn it, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want a two-strike hit like that. I saw it as soon as it left my hand, though. That one was not great. Gotta watch for the steal here. Been much better. And I attribute that to the audio.
Next offering
much better about
and that's ball one.
Throwing out people stealing.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike.
A little surprised he let that one go. That was a slider much higher in the zone that I was looking for.
Left-hand batter waits. And that's in for a strike.
Throughout history,
they're kind of letting me just get two-strike counts here.
Successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they of course still prefer something built high.
There we go.
And down on strikes he goes, and there's one down.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem.
All right, let's see if we can induce a round ball double play.
By pitchers on developing that spin rate,
and just get out of here.
Good grip on the baseball.
Reset ourselves for the middle of the lineup.
Kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in
slow
velocity
down.
and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Anderson at first, one gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
I am really surprised that they are just looking at so many pitches.
Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Anderson runs. Pitch outside. The tag
That one's good.
out at
Fuck
second.
yeah.
You know, when you've got
Fuck yeah.
like this,
could you imagine a strike him out, throw him out there? That'd have been dope.
Guys just don't want to feel the sting in their hands. They don't barrel it up. So being aggressive there, trying to get into scoring position by stealing a bag, I get it. Sometimes you just have to try to manufacture some runs, especially in temperatures like this.
2 down, nobody on. Sharp grounder. That's
Well, hey, that makes. I mean, it would have been, you know, first and second with one out, so it's not. It's not going to drive a run in, but even more important now that I have. That I was able to pick off that runner.
To hit. Big time power. Right side, hard hit.
Ty France. Ty France.
That's the third out.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
White Sox lead one. Scoreless after one.
I could probably swap out Ty France more frequently. Evan White or I think it's Evan White. That's first base. Has a little more pop, a little faster. Okay. 6 pitches in the first inning. Got to slow down here.
Lynn back to work. And there's the strike. They say you win.
Yeah. That's a really bad habit I have, letting the first pitch go and then just swinging whatever on the second. That's a good foul right there.
Yeah, the right-hander deals.
Oh my God.
And now one away.
I thought it was going to go outside the zone. Gross.
And now, Ty France. Good contact guy, good defender.
Ty France.
First pitch just misses.
It's nice and slow, nice and steady, nice and relaxed.
Second inning here.
Don't
no
get
score.
too flustered with yourself. He did a couple of curveballs, his 5th best pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Really painting that. He's really hitting his spots here.
This one in the air right field.
Just a little under it.
Pulls
I don't even think he
down and
moved.
Makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 6, the third baseman, number 13.
Here's the third baseman, Abraham Toro.
Toro has a little pop here.
He's
much better against right-handed pitchers. Last 8 games. That's a pretty long time for literally only 3 RBIs.
Do whatever it takes.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The next pitch misses.
There we go.
And that's ball 2. Well struck right field.
That is what I've been looking for. That's going. Hey, a home run. That is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for those missed pitches up in the zone. A guy like a Toro who can get it out of the ballpark.
It's 1-0.
I'm just too aggressive. I'm sure it's not just too aggressive, probably just like bad at the game, but I just want it so bad.
There was a sinker up
and again, like you'll hear it a lot throughout the season. As a person who complains about repetitive commentary, you're probably going to get a lot of repetitive commentary out of me.
He didn't miss it.
But getting off to a good start is so important for me to get off to like yesterday. We had the 2-0 start, and I felt really good about it. Even the Minnesota game, we had the 5-0 lead. Felt really good about it. I wish I were a little more consistent. And that I know I've talked about. Just kind of like, hey, here's 2 runs here. Here's a run there. Here's a run here. Maybe a 3 inning, you know. Oh, that was a bad pitch to swing at. Damn it.
On the move. No trouble here.
That was bad. That was bad.
And that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot.
Abraham Toro, though. Hey, coming through. 1 hit, 1 run. And that'll work. Makes sense that I'm a little more timed up on the off-speed stuff.
And welcome back. Eloy Jimenez now.
I guess the non-fastball. Some of the sinkers and stuff are really fast as well. But we saw a lot of that yesterday with Keuchel.
That's in for a strike. And a pitch. That just misses. And the count 1-2.
That's the difference in the ump today versus yesterday. We had a couple of calls right on that last spot
Next pitch
that went in our favor.
Next one is off the plate.
Huh. That's weird. I don't.
That one lifted to left.
Not good, not good, not good.
And they take care of Jimenez for the out. And there's 1 down.
Batting 6, the center fielder,
Luis Robert now.
Oh, gross.
First pitch, not close. Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. Up the middle.
Crawford can't quite get to it. I like that every base has like a 100% accuracy sort of spot. Like usually it was just a home plate throw that would have like yellow on the outsides, green in the middle, and then a spot like right in the middle that was the best accuracy you could have. That 100%.
On the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Not
He
in time.
was way faster than I thought he was.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate.
I like that
some
every base
offense.
has
A little
that
more
now.
aggressive right there to put the
I think
pressure
it'll
on
get
the
you
opponent.
into a
We'll see
better
if it
rhythm
pays
to
off on the
throw
scoreboard for
home
these guys.
more accurately.
Robert, the runner at second with one away.
So I think
In
that'll
the air,
be.
left field down the line,
Oh,
and it jumps the wall.
That's gonna
in
score
foul
a run.
territory
Oh,
for an
my
automatic
goodness.
double. And a run
I thought
comes
Fraley
in to
might have
score.
enough speed to
So
get
it's a
it.
great
Sometimes
job
with
of
that, it's
letting
like,
that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock, you add a run.
Man at second with one away. Digging in, Yoan Moncada.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Yoan.
In there for strike one.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring
damn.
position.
So
And
that
after last
that
night's
stolen base.
struggles,
That's
I'm
why that
sure
other stolen
these guys
base
are
was
chomping
so
at the
important.
bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Next one misses.
I believe it was Tim Anderson that we
Our
threw
man,
out.
Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count
See, like
on
even
how
like
he's
right
gonna
there, that
call
felt
it
like
from
more
game to
middle.
game.
Like it obviously not 100% of the
On
time am I going to be hitting right in the middle, but
Down two
especially
away.
with outfielders, if you can get into that flow,
Right fielder,
might be able to have some more plays at home. I just got to be sure to throw it to cutoffs instead of all the way to certain bases.
The batter now is Adam Engel.
That should have been absolutely
Well, we
destroyed.
call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a swing and a miss.
Okay,
And that's
well,
that. So they pick
we
up a
gave up the
on
run.
2 hits, no errors,
Gave
and
up
a
the run that
man
we got,
left.
but hey,
Head on
still
down to the
tied.
top
Not a
of
big
the
deal.
third. All tied 1-1.
Gonna give some runs up every once in a while. I'm not mad about it. I'm not thrilled with the animation. Again, that's another one where we've had Fraley in left field, and he's just made a weird animation. Thankfully, that one didn't cause too much damage because it just bounced out of play.
the second baseman,
But
Adam.
yeah, it's weird.
The right-hander back to work. And there's
We got him to
strike.
throw
I
14
think
pitches
he
in the
took
last
best
game, in
pitch
last
you're gonna
inning.
see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
The 0-1.
Oh my God.
I understand.
He is painting these quarters. Did they put me at minor plus or did they put me at Hall of Fame? What the fuck?
Be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Puts it in the
I
air
got
out
under
towards
it.
left center.
Fuck.
Jimenez sizes this one up, puts it away for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
So here's Murphy now.
Oh, Adam Frazier. That's right. He's way down in the lineup. I got confused. I was like, oh, cool. It should be like a J.P. Crawford.
Next off
It's not,
is down
because
low,
he's batting
and
eighth.
it's 1-0.
Why'd you
Swing
swing
and
at
a
that?
miss.
Why did
It's
you
1-1.
swing at that?
He can live up in the zone all
Gross.
game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, old bloop shot. That'll work.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So the lineup flips over. Sam Haggerty getting ready to hit. Right side. Engel drifts towards
Fuck.
it. Squeezes
Early
it.
on it.
Out. Number 2.
The batter,
Dodgers
number 3,
crushed the Twins.
shortstop,
10-2.
JP.
Now here is J.P.
Runners up in the
Crawford.
World Series a
He's
year
0
ago.
for 1. First pitch,
that one
and
go.
he just misses. Tied up here in the early going. On the ground,
Oh,
right side.
darn it.
He
I
takes
was
it
early
on
on
his
the
own,
cutter.
And that is that.
Fuck.
Mariners leave 1. Still tied, 1-1. set for the bottom of the third. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Tim Anderson.
The
Pitch.
shortstop, Tim Anderson.
There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fought off foul. The 0-2. On the ground to the left. On to France.
There we go.
One down.
A little surprised he went to. I was hoping for the swing there, but I'm surprised he got contact on it.
Second baseman,
That'll work.
Leury Garcia.
So digging in, Leury Garcia. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Did have him early on that, so that's good. Had him more timed up for a fastball, threw an off-speed pitch way outside. Got the out.
Popped up. Frazier settles under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Jose Abreu up to hit. First pitch, and
There
that's
we
in for
go.
a
There
strike.
we go.
And this guy's got a
Beautiful.
great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing
There
and a
we go.
miss. And
So the
that is
curveball
strike
that I
two.
throw is a little slower. Yeah, it's actually a lot slower.
And the righty deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Probably tried to get a little too cute with that, but that's okay. I don't love throwing this slider again, but
Now a screamer into the outfield.
it'll work.
Lewis makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
All right.
As we go to the top of the fourth. Here's the
here's something
center
similar that
fielder,
happened
Kyle
yesterday.
Lewis.
We had yesterday we had a right-handed pitcher, and we ended up with just enough hits to where there were innings where all he faced were left-handers. It was like the 9-1-2 spot. We have the same situation here with a right-handed pitcher facing 3 right-handed hitters in the 3-4-5.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next pitch is
Adjustment number
outside,
1,
and
not
now
swinging
2-0.
at literally everything.
He's clearly trying
Someone
to work
say
him away
improvement.
here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
In the air out
Didn't
to
get enough of
center.
it, but
Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners. In there, and it's
that's a good
0-1.
take. I'm all right with him. Oh, that was a bad swing. What are you doing?
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make
Fuck
good pitches to
me.
get him out.
Makes the grab for the second out. Ty France
baseman
up next for the
23,
Mariners. Flied to
Ty
right his first
France.
time. In there for strike 1. Next
Why?
pitch is popped up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Mariners go down quietly.
Why is that what
there.
I'm fucking
Score
idiot?
remains
God damn it.
tied,
It's the
1-1.
second pitch. I haven't swung in a whole 5 seconds. Better swing again. Swing as fast as possible. Except for I didn't swing fast at all. I
Ready to
swung
go,
fucking
bottom
late.
4. And here's the catch.
Garbage ass
Yasmani
pop. Ugh.
Grandal
For the White Sox, the catcher,
on the ground.
Grandal.
On to France. That takes care of Grandal.
Up next for the White Sox, the left fielder, Eloy.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first.
I am
and a couple of quick
stunned
outs.
that was not crushed.
Now batting.
That is surprising. Good timing with 86 power.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. They say it went. Out towards right center field.
I'm a little surprised that this was Haniger's
it.
ball, but
And makes
hey,
the
we'll get out of
grab.
that pretty
And that
pretty
will end
easily.
the inning. Shy
That'll work.
Sox held in check here. Still tied 1-1. Here on the south side, top five, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Abraham Toro.
13, Abraham Toro.
Lynn back to work. They say it went.
Gross. Gross. Double gross. Gross and gross, gross, gross. Gross back to back. Back to back disgusting.
Kicks and fires. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. And the leadoff man sits
Man,
down here half the fifth.
The batter, the left fielder,
Now the left fielder, Jake
Oh
Fraley.
my god. It's so bad.
First offering misses the mark.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Left-hand hitter waits. Next pitch in for a
Oh,
strike.
fuck you.
And it's 2-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Popped up. Garcia under this one. Makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
up next for
2
Seattle,
outs, base is empty.
the second
Here's
baseman,
Adam Frazier.
Adam.
First pitch just misses. Next one is off the plate. 2-0. The 2-0 is in for a strike. A swing and a soft liner. Anderson makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Seattle. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Gavin Sheets.
Leading up for the White Sox, the designated hitter, Gavin.
Thank God we're playing pretty well defensively here. We go to the bottom of the 5th with only 44 pitches. Pretty good. That was a really bad pitch. Don't love it at all. Gotten away with some here. Obviously, every time you roll the dice, it could go wrong. So, got to try and figure that out. But they have been willing to look at pitches, especially early in counts.
Next
That last inning, the bottom of the 4th, a bit of an anomaly.
Pitch misses inside. Now 1-2.
Going back quickly to that previous top of the inning. I keep getting got by forcing fastballs that are in on the hands of the pitcher or of the batter. And it is really frustrating.
That one is absolutely belted. That's bad.
We're good.
Pulls it in on the warning track.
That one carried. And there is wind. I think it's blowing out. I
And now
assume.
Yohan
You
Moncada.
have the wind down there in the bottom left. It's pushing the arrow out. I think that's from the batter's perspective.
swings through that one. 0-1.
I mean, yeah, of course, it probably would be the batter's perspective. I don't think it would. I don't think it would carry that much if the wind was blowing in. Or, you know, maybe the ball just kind of died.
Moving along, 2 quick outs.
I don't know.
He's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So 2 down now, and here is Adam Engel. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
The 0-1. And a strike. Slice down the right side.
Had him late on that one.
And fouled off. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
These are the situations I don't love.
Fly ball to right. Haniger drifts towards it, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 1-2-3.
Defensively playing very well, pitching well again.
1-1.
That's what I want to see. Feels good. We have him, you know, at 1 run, and even the 1 run was off of a ground rule double.
All set for the top of the 6th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Tom Murphy.
The catcher, number 2, Tom
The pitch.
Murphy.
Good eye right there.
So the wind is actually blowing 7 miles in. Okay, interesting. So it is actually very possible that he got enough of that.
You can't really adjust your game plan
to
for that
maybe
last
get a
pitch.
home
Guy
run.
hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
But the wind
Next
blew it
offering
back
is
into the
downstairs.
field of play. Interesting. Okay. God damn it.
Well struck left field. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
So now the DH spot, Sam Haggerty. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1. Bounced up the middle.
Ooh,
Garcia
just early
picks
on it.
up.
I was a little on
the
top of
run,
it.
Throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 3.
I actually fully expected those players to morph through each other.
2 outs,
Morph
bases
through each
empty.
other.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. That one's in
And just
there,
as soon as I was
0-1.
talking about a home run getting robbed by the wind, on the wind by
Usually doesn't work out for success, but
just as I was talking about a home run getting robbed by the wind in right field, I throw one out to left, and that
1-1
one
now.
just doesn't have enough to get out of the stadium.
Mr.
That was
Third,
another
Okada
four-seam
loves
fastball
it.
in on the hands.
Brings it to
I'm
first.
late on it, and
And
it's
the
a
Mariners
fucking
set down
shitty
1,
out.
2, 3.
God
Top
damn
of the
it.
order, due up
God
in the home
fucking
half of
damn
the
it.
6th. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the 6th. And now the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Leading off for the White Sox, the shortstop,
Okay.
Tim Anderson.
And he deals. That misses.
Should be the third
That
time
is
through the
ball
lineup
1.
here.
Next offering is in for a strike. A 1-1 is
I'm
coming
a little
on
surprised he
this
went so
pitch
hard with that.
Upstairs.
Energy's getting a little low, so we're gonna want to go into the bullpen here. I think Gilbert's kind of a younger guy, so he doesn't have the stamina. He's good though. That's what's
Stays alive.
a good young arm, but not the stamina of someone like a Robbie Ray who's been around for a couple years. For fuck's sake, Tim Anderson.
1-2 now. Little dribbler up along third, and
that's a
foul
fucking foul.
ball. Righty delivers. That one misses. It's 2-2.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Got him. And there's one down.
Okay, finally.
Absolutely
Finally.
dotted the edge of the
That
zone
9
right
pitches
there.
on that
was
at
a
bat.
tough battle, man.
They were looking so
Really
good, and then
quality
that
pitch and just catch him looking
good
like
player
that's
over there,
got
Tim
a
Anderson.
That was a fun at bat to watch.
Didn't he? He had the walk-off home run of the Field of Dream game. The Field of Dreams game. Right?
Leori Garcia. Swing and a
See,
pop
Tim
up.
Anderson.
Frazier moving under it.
That's all I was looking for.
That's it for the
If
second out.
you could just take notes from what that guy did, just a little pop-up earlier in the at-bat. That's all. That's all I'm asking for. I know you're good. I know you got great plate discipline, fouling some stuff off.
And up next
You're a good
for
player.
Chicago,
I don't
Jose
love it
Abreu.
because it's making me throw a
Good
bunch of
power,
pitches,
not
and you're so
great
good that it's
in the OBP
fucking terrifying.
department.
Oh yes, I'd like to throw a 9th pitch that could quite possibly get left over the heart of the plate and fucking destroyed.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hard hit left side.
Drafts.
That's a base hit.
That's okay. That's okay.
All
We're
over
at
that
70
one right
pitches
there.
through 6
I know
here.
it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal.
That
First
one
pitch
missed.
doesn't
Damn.
find the zone. And that one.
Run,
wrapped
get it,
foul.
someone.
At the belt and fires. Bounced out to short, and that's a base hit.
Okay, so this is where I think things start to get a little wonky for me. So here's the problem. I don't have anybody warmed up in the bullpen. Like I said at the top of this inning, it's the 3rd time through the lineup. This guy, unfortunately, that's his first hit of the series. That's not what I want to see. I want to keep him over, and I believe he is over as well in this whole series. Casey Sadler, we're going to warm up, and we're going to warm up. You know what? We'll warm up with Justin Dunn. I thought about Castillo. I guess I could have probably put it on.
Jimenez in the box now takes a cold strike. The pitch. There's the swing and a miss.
I think we go slider on the outside corner.
The pitching coach here, just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Base hit into right center. Runner around third. 1 run scores. Here comes another. In there safely.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that.
Pulling a positive from that, I made sure to throw it
Next to hit for the Sox,
to the cutoff guy.
Luis Robert.
The batter, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
And that one gets down, fair ball. Run comes in from second, and they lead by 3. He's in there.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Sheets takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And it is gone. Gavin Sheets goes deep, his 2nd of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 6-1.
was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 away with nobody on.
I had looked at them. I had looked at the bullpen,
and here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. New pitcher now, Casey Sadler. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give the skipper.
I don't care anymore.
In there, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Right-handed reliever. And 1-2.
I knew it was coming, and I didn't do anything about it. The third time through the lineup, I pointed it out at the beginning of the inning. The most frustrating part about all of this is that it was with 2 outs. I just can't get that last out, and that's
6 full. It's the White
that
Sox
sucks.
6 and the Mariners 1. We go to the top of the 7th. This is Kyle Lewis.
Leading off for the Mariners.
The wind of the pitch.
Center fielder, number 1, Kyle.
This one in the air, center field. Robert has a beat on it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here on the south side, and
you know it's going to happen. The thing is,
for the White Sox, what are those memories?
What can I take away from this? Let's look at this positively.
Along the lines of New York.
I looked at it, right? I looked at what was probably going to happen, and
that one left field pulls it in on the warning track. And that's where your broadcasting career started as well.
Indeed it did. And, you know, that's how you got
damn it.
So I'd say Chicago's been pretty good to us.
2 outs, base is empty. Ty France up next for the Mariners.
I need to trust myself a little bit more. When I see, like, hey, the third time through the lineup, they're probably going to start seeing stuff better. I looked at it. I acknowledged that it could be a problem. I got to get arms up in the bullpen faster. But again, got to get arms up in the bullpen faster. I tend to gamble, especially when things are going well.
Next offer is in for a strike.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective.
Yeah,
just got to keep it on the corners.
Popped up left side. Nice grab.
I feel like I'm frustrated, but I also am not at the same time. I don't know. Like, I'm annoyed with the result. But I guess I see what I did wrong. It's a fixable mistake. Once they start getting some hits in there.
Back at guaranteed rate field. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Adam Engel.
And there were a couple times too where I had pretty decent throws to second base or to even one of the runs at home. The home plate throw wasn't terrible. I hate that some of those guys had been over for the entire series. And then that was when they woke up, like, oh, I figured out how to do this now.
He enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Next offering is fouled back.
On the flip side, offensively, it's disgusting, honestly. It's awful. We have a total of 5 hits, 3 runs scored on 5 hits, all of them home runs. And we've had 2 really nice shots robbed in this game, including Tom Murphy's.
And that one fouled off.
Tom Murphy's rocket shot an inning or 2 ago, which probably, if it goes over the fence, maybe makes me a little more cautious
foul ball
with a lead. I even put pitchers up in the bullpen in case, quote, things get wonky. And I didn't do it. That's okay.
Comes to 2-2. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throw not in time, and he's safe.
Oh, I forgot. This is the first time I've been able to challenge, so I guess all the other ones were kind of like not really all that close.
Replay center back in New York.
I hit X so fast that I forgot. He's out.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean,
He's
it's
up.
close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off.
Phone, are you okay? Why are you picking up notifications all of a sudden right now?
Here's Tim Anderson.
I got too many notifications. It like locked the fucking thing up.
In there for strike one. One down, base is empty. Gets the call.
You know what? If I'm going to do that and I'm going to give up
So
6 runs,
with 2 strikes, even a good
you know,
pitch
5 of them
early
in
the
one
at-bat,
inning,
if he's not ready to pull the trigger. He's not worried if he gets to
at least do it in a game where I suck
Way
offensively.
off the plate.
I'm way more frustrated if I score 8 runs and lose by 1, you know, than...
Line drive to short and caught.
Had a couple of them that found some gaps, found some zones that just didn't have anybody there.
Leori Garcia up to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The 0-2. Up the middle. Frazier collects. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They lead it, though, 6-1.
Toro, Fraley, Frazier.
Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Abraham Toro.
The third baseman, number 13, Abraham Toro.
Pitch. And that's a strike. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well, kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Kicks and fires.
Whew.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field.
Drop.
Robert racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
God damn it, I was under that one. Fuck me.
Robert makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, second
Here's Adam
baseman,
Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
And that's in there for strike 1. Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. In the air, out towards left center. And that is that. Mariners are down.
I probably should put in a
The
new.
lead remains 5.
I'll bring in a new
6-1.
pitcher here for the bottom of the 8th.
Back here on the south side, Jose Abreu up to hit.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball.
Baseman, Jose.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Justin Dunn.
Justin Dunn, he's coming in. 3 games, 0-1 record with a 2.08 ERA. 8 strikeouts, no walks in 4.1 innings pitched. And we'll use him here for the 8th, and then suck through the 9th, and then go back to our hotels and wallow in self-pity. All right, sounds good. I do love Justin Dunn's slurve. I love it so much. Oh, it's disgusting. It's gross. one pretty gross, but in a different way. Different context of gross. Don't have the feel for the slider. Ooh. That one was great right up until I pulled it 43 degrees to the right. Let's run that circle again. Okay, why is it not... That is the one of the things that I have yet to figure out. Oop, that one was way too slow. Of course, that was the best timing. All right, cool.
To kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. Rolled over to third. On to France. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Here's the good news. We're 500 through 12 games, right? Not, 2-14 or whatever it was last year, where it was really a struggle to get anything going. But I should be putting the pieces together better, I feel, because I recognize that when they put relievers in, it throws me all off, Start to get a feel for the starting pitcher.
Next pitch downstairs. 2 balls.
Then they bring in a reliever or whatever. Take what works against you.
The 2-0 is in for
bring it in against them. Also, that first pitch was a fucking strike. Are you kidding me?
It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Two now. Left field. Fraley under it. He makes the grab. 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Eloy Jimenez now.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
First offering misses the mark. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. Better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Gets it to first. That is the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They still lead it though, 6-1.
I mean, is it really literally that simple?
Now for Seattle.
The third time through the lineup, that's the problem.
The catcher, number 2, Tom
And a pitch.
Murphy.
Ball 1, no strikes. Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Here's a high chopper. Moncada tossed to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Sam Haggerty up next for the Mariners. First pitch, and he just misses. The next pitch misses. Ball 2.
Oh, why did I swing at that? That was so far up in the zone. God damn it. I get so used to the drop that I think maybe, oh, I can take advantage of it.
And that one lifted in the air, center
Under that
field.
one.
Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
the batter, the pitcher,
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for
Jesus
Seattle,
Christ.
J.P. Crawford.
Really?
For the 4th time tonight. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a foul ball. Just 1 out away. Try to close it out. Line drive. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long from the south side of Chicago.
I am lost at the plate here. I'm not seeing anything well. I'm not taking advantage of mistakes that are made. I'm too aggressive. I'm swinging incorrectly. Defensively, I mean, aside from the 5-run 6th or whatever it was, I pitched well enough to at least win or like be competitive in that game, and I was competitive in that game for quite a while. So what can we take positively from this? Logan Gilbert's going to get tagged with a loss. 5.2 innings pitched, 9 hits, 3 strikeouts, 6 earned runs. Part of that is on me for not having other pitchers lined up sooner.
No errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5.
But I did put them up, and I did look at them before I gave up the 2-run home run. 4-1's a much different game than 6-1. I don't know that I necessarily... I don't know that I would have much of a chance either way, just with how bad the offense has been throughout this series. But trust yourself. When things start to get wonky, don't gamble. Bring in a new pitcher, especially with 2 outs. Bring in a new pitcher. You have a whole pitching staff that I just don't use. And last season, I think it was a little bit different because I only had 3 or 4 pitchers that I really liked using or felt comfortable with using. I mean, it was like the closer, Ken Giles. It was Munoz, and it was Tapia. And that was kind of... There was a 4th guy in there that I used every once in a while, but it was really those 3. So, looking at it from last year, get the starter through 6 innings and then use one or the other, Munoz or I keep wanting to say Castillo, but that's not it. I think they were the same number, 45. I think that's what's throwing me off. Use Munoz, use Tapia, bring in your closer. That sort of mentality isn't going to work. I think, probably a better bullpen at the moment. I don't have the 2 guys that are just giving up hits immediately. We did get beat up a little bit. We get knocked around a bit in the 4th game of the Minnesota series, but recognize what's happening, which I did. I successfully did. I saw 3rd time through the lineup. At that point, I should have made sure that there were bullpen arms going. Got a couple of outs. I want to say we gave up all of those runs with 2 outs, which is the most frustrating thing about it. But at the same time, bring in a pitcher to just get an out. Throw off the timing. Do something to throw them off. Anything. So do that. Figure out the offense. I don't know. That is just... The difficulty on that is just dropping. We may have been facing a pretty good pitcher today. We also may not have been facing that great of a pitcher. I don't know what his rating was or whatever, but even with the rookie stuff, he was hitting spots in the corners where you're like, wait, hold on. I thought usually when it gets that low, it's stuff that's way off the plate or more down the middle, and it doesn't matter. This is a brutal loss. I don't like it. I see some things that I can improve on. especially defensively. I'm pitching well enough with these guys to hold them to 1 run in 7 of the 8 innings that they come up, right? Obviously, the 6th, a disaster, but looking at this positively, trying to pull from it. Make sure once you get to 5 or 6, start getting a bullpen arm ready. Doesn't even have to be 2, just get 1. 1 guy going in case it starts to, as I say all the time, get wonky. There you go. Bam. Stop gambling. Pay attention to when it's the 3rd time through the lineup and recognize if there are a couple of hits, you have an out, you have 2 outs, bring in a fresh arm. There's no harm in doing that. You have a whole staff that you can use. We have Castillo. We have the closer. Feel comfortable using both those guys. We have Munoz this time around. Excited about that. And we have who I forget who came in after. We have Justin Dunn. We have one of the other guys. I think the guy that I brought in, Casey Sadler. That's like 5 guys right there that I feel good using in those situations. Don't let it get so blown out of proportion that you walk up to the plate at the top of the 7th just saying, I don't give a fuck anymore. Who cares? Not going to do anything. There are elements defensively to improve on. I feel good. I don't feel like I'm getting beat up quite as like annoyingly. I know that this game and the 4th game of the Chicago or the Minnesota series, both bad, both like gross innings in there. The Minnesota one I was a little more annoyed with. This one, I recognize where things went wrong. That being said, Gavin Sheets, your player of the game, 2 for 3 with a home run, a double, 3 ribbies, and a run. When he hit the ball, it went out of the stadium, be it on a ground rule double or the home run that he hit. Luis Robert, is it Robert or Robert? I feel like I hear two different names. Like from the commentators and then from like the stadium speakers. He was 2 for 3, double, ribby, scored twice. Eloy Jimenez, 1 for 4 with a double, 2 runs scored, and a run scored himself. That one was actually a pretty close play at the plate, and I did recognize that I improved there by throwing to the cutoff first and then getting it in. Lance Lynn, complete game, 2 hit, 1 run, win, 1 strikeout, and no walks in addition to those other stats. Logan Gilbert, he's taken a loss, like I said earlier, 5.2 innings, gave up 9 hits, 3 strikeouts, 6 earned with no walks. Part of that is my fault. Probably should have been 4 earned runs because I looked at the thing and then I went, oh, I can get 1 more out. No, don't have that mentality. Bring in a new guy, let him take care of it. So the Mariners, it's been a little rocky since we've been on this road trip. We're 3-3. The wins have been close, but only 1 lopsided loss. That Minnesota 6-5 loss, pretty brutal because I led by 5 in that game. But a tight win against Minnesota, 4-3 and 3-2. Pitched well enough to win with just the 1 home run in the opening game of the Chicago series. Came back, kind of got blown apart a little bit here, but we can improve. I feel confident going into this that we can get the win. We can win this series tomorrow against Chicago in the series finale. Series is tied 1-1. Let's get you some standings here. Auto, just do that, and then I will make sure to mute that. Marco Gonzalez has a 4.20 ERA. Nice. Taking on Lucas Giolito, who is 0-0 with a .71 ERA. It doesn't get any easier. It's also possible that the White Sox are a very good team, and I just am struggling against a very good team. Gonzalez, though, 0-1. Series tied 1-1. Astros now up 3 games on us. We face them on Friday. And then we'll see the Rangers next week at home. I believe it's next, like, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So we can maybe improve on some of these standings. It doesn't matter. We're pretty early in it. We can take a look, though, if you'd like, at the wild card. We're a game back, as we have 4 teams in contention right now. Nobody really running away with anything. The Astros 9-3, the Guardians 8-4. Yeah, we don't have anybody who's... we don't have the Minnesota Twins of last season. So there you go. That does it. That's today's game. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll try to improve. We'll try to get better as the season continues. Better with bullpen usage. Hopefully the offense will kind of turn around a little bit and we can get some things going that way. I don't have the power that I'm used to having. That is the big issue. Maybe I'm overthinking it in certain aspects, not putting as many right-handed guys against right-handed pitchers. Feel like I'm trying to take advantage of matchups, but I feel like I'm not letting myself get into any sort of flow, and I probably should be using the Evan Whites and the Evan White and Dylan Moore, because they're both very good, and they have pop and power, and yeah, I just don't have a ton of that in the lineup right now. I miss Kyle Seager. I miss him so much. Thank you so much again for watching this video. If you did enjoy, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell for more every night, 7 p.m. Pacific time, right here on youtube.com/ShawnosaurusRex. We'll see you tomorrow for the series finale against the Chicago White Sox. Goodbye, good game, and go Mariners.